I'm just a little dumb whenever you come around. I'm normally quite witty and occasionally profound, but my mouth says things I'd never say. My tongue somehow gets in the way. I'm a bit of an idiot when you're around. I stink a little more whenever you're nearby. My sweat glands drench my body and my sphincter opens wide, releasing all the toxic fumes I usually can hide. You make me smell the way I do inside. I want to hold you in a million hugs, but when you glance I wet my pants like a homeless man on drugs. I'm really not, I'm clean and smart, but all you'll ever see is a sad mumbling homo soaked in pee. I'd ask you to dance, but I don't stand a chance, with spittle drooling down my chin and tissues in my pants. I'd marry you, I really would, and end my heart's long search, but I'd fuck up the I-do's, and they'd have to fumigate the church. Though we can never kiss, perhaps we can be friends. Just always stand upwind from me, and argue will where depends. But honestly, I cannot see it working out, my dear, 'cause I simply must admit, my mouth loses its spit. I haven't any wit, and I shit a little bit when you are near. I must confess, I'm somewhat less than whom I wish to be. Whenever you come within, let's say, approximately 27 meters of me. If you don't buy organic, then you should be ashamed. It only costs you twice as much and tastes about the same. If you don't compost everything, then you're the one to blame. In fact, you are worse than Hitler. Recycle your own urine and then use it when you wash. Save your poo and spread it on your cucumbers and squash. If you don't smell like patchouli all the time, well then my God, you're even worse than Hitler. Oh, Hitler! Is that who you want to be? If your toys are made of plastic, then you are a Nazi. If you ever tune your radio away from CBC, you're even worse than Hitler. Take your folks to Burning Man and don't bring any soap. Raise some free-range chickens and grow organic dope. If you don't worship Gaia, you're a monster like the Pope. In fact, you are worse than Hitler. Take it away! Justice will prevail. Shop at the farmer's market and the ethnic fair trade sale. But if you don't buy my charcoal painting of a killer whale, you're even worse than Hitler. Oh, Hitler! Is that who you want to be? Toys R Us and Happy Meals are a conspiracy. Reuse the methane from your farts to blow up your TV. And then you will not be so Hitler. be a slam poet. I want to be a slam poet. I want to be cool, distant, and detached, yet passionate and alive like those kids you see on stage in vegan restaurants and alternative venues. I want to talk really quickly and intensely in a burst of sudden energy until I get to the end of a sentence and then talk real slow. I want my audience to be blown away by the mere fact that I wrote some words down and then read them. I want to seem smarter than I am by nonchalantly dropping names like Ginsberg and Pound, Schrodinger and Einstein, Tolstoy and Seuss. I want to repeat myself. I want to repeat myself. I want to repeat myself. I want to repeat myself in order to make my words seem important. Like the words I'm saying are gifts from the gods, beautiful newborn thoughts immaculately conceived in my fertile mind by an angel of the collective unconscious who has chosen me to give birth to the new memes and ideas that will lead the next generation one tiny, aching, beautiful step closer to enlightenment. Oh, I want to be a slam poet. I want my words to seem important, meaningful, and heartbreaking instead of what they are. An angry, jealous parody poem that shot like a rocket out of my ass one afternoon in about 5 minutes as I lay in bed, sad and alone, killing time jerking off and watching slam poets on YouTube. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody needs somebody sometimes. Everybody leans a little bit. But when it comes to those who really love you, sometimes it's hard to give a shit. Sometimes I don't care about your problems. Sometimes I don't care about your pain. Sometimes I pray that you shut your mouth and let me get back to my video game. There's nothing sweeter than the sound of your soft voice. But if you say one more word, I will lose my mind. Just shut the fuck up for a minute while I try to find the same points, and I'll pretend to listen while you whine. But I know your boss is an asshole, and I know your sister lies. So when at work they steal from your purse. Some go on Facebook, call a friend. I don't give a shit. See, I'm trying to save the universe. And right now I don't care about your problems. And right now I don't care about your pain. Right now I pray that you shut your mouth and let me get the fuck back to my game.
I'm Wes. I went to the mall the other day with my mom. Not the mall that we usually go to, but the other one at the block. And we went to that store that I really like. You know the store that I like, but I shouldn't like because all the girls are bitches. Anyways, so my dad called her a total bitch. Are you listening to me?
Well, you see, the thing is, baby, is that the Emperor Zurg has invaded the multiverse, and apparently I'm the only human alive who can stop his evil plan. So you'll have to forgive me if that's a little more important to me than your mom's new boyfriend. What the fuck you were talking about? Fuck your mom, fuck your boyfriend, and fuck You're beautiful, you're funny, you're talented and smart. I love you and I hope you still love me. I'm on the final level, I won't be playing long. Then we can watch some shitty chick show on TV.
No, let's play the Red Rover!
And I don't care about your problems. And I love you in your pain. Then I'll up your back and I'll kiss your mouth, and you can tell me what an asshole I am.
You're an asshole!
I wrote this for my girlfriend. I would kill them all for you. I would perform any task. I would endure any torture for you. I would march through hell and bring you the heads of those who would stand in the way of our love. Unless there are spiders. I know what you're saying, I can hear you. I realize that what you really want to hear is more songs about computer operating systems. Well, way back in the olden times, my computer worked for me. I'd laugh and play all night and day on Zork 1, 2, and 3, the Amiga VIC-20 and the Sinclair 2, the TRS-80 and the Apple II. They did what they were supposed to do. It wasn't much, but it was enough. But then Xerox made this prototype and Steve Jobs came on the scene. Red of mice and menus, Windows icons, a trash and a bitmap screen. Old Stevie said to Xerox, "Boys, turn your heads and cough." And when no one was looking, he ripped their interfaces off. Stole every feature that he had seen, put it in a cute box with a tiny little screen. Mac OS 1 ran that machine, only cost $5,000. But it was slow, it was buggy, so they wrote it again. And well, now they're up to OS 10. They'll charge you for an upgrade, then charge you again, but the Mac OS still sucks. Well, then Microsoft jumped in the game, copied Apple's interface with an OS named Windows 3.1, and it was twice as lame, but the stock price rose and rose. Then Windows 95, then 98, man, Solitaire never ran so great, and every single version came out late, but I guess that's the way it goes. But that bloatware will crash and delete your work, and TXP, man, none of them work. Bill Gates may be richer than Captain Kirk, but the Windows OS blows. Every OS wastes your time from the desktop to the lap. Everything since Apple DOS, just a bunch of crap. From Microsoft to Macintosh to Linux. Every computer crashes, cause every OS sucks and blows. Now there's Linux or Linux, I don't know how you say it or how you install it or use it or play it or where you download it or what programs run, but Linux or Linux don't look like much fun. However, they say it's getting great press, though how it survives is anyone's guess. If you ask me, it's a great big mess for elitist nerdy schmucks. It's free, they say, if you can get it to run, and the geeks say, hey, that's half the fun. Yeah, well, I got a girlfriend and shit to get done. The Linux OS sucks, but every OS wastes your time from the desktop to the lap. Everything since the Abacus, just a bunch of crap. From Microsoft to Macintosh to Linux. Every computer crashes, cause every OS sucks. Every computer crashes, cause every OS sucks. This is a song that is about all of my famous friends who I grew up with in Edmonton, who went off and became actually famous. And it occurred to me at some point about 4 years ago that nobody gets famous and then leaves Edmonton. That doesn't happen. So I moved here. So this is a song about my good friend Nathan Fillion, who was on Firefly and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, is in a show called Castle now. My friend Paul Mather, who I wrote a bunch of plays with, who's now the head writer of The Mercer Report. My friend Ron Peterson, who was on Mad TV. My friend Ryan Vicadell, who was the drummer for Nickelback, and then they kicked him out. Because he was nice and they couldn't have that. My friend Josh, who had a shitty pilot on Fox, and I think that's it. I think that's all of them. Anyway, here we go. Hey Nathan, you found your serenity. You'll be the next Harrison Ford. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. I'm sure someday someone will give you some award. Remember me from back in the old days? I tell people we had some fun. Please don't blame me, but you're rich and famous, and I'm still here in Edmonton. Hey Paul, we met on an Apple II when 300 baud was fast. was ever in doubt. Can I mow your grass? Can I kiss your ass? Does your couch fold out? Get me the fuck out of Edmonton. I need gas money and a car. I'm sick of the mullets, the drunks and the bullets, and the asshole-filled bar. Hey Josh, I saw your new pilot. I'm sorry that it turned out lame. Hey Brian, you got kicked out at Nickelback. Dude, you can come and drum with me again. Hey brother, great work on that TV. Can you pull some strings? I'll work for free. I'll do anything, and I'll mean anything. Get me the fuck out of Edmonton and show me where I have to go. You can introduce me if you'll introduce me to somebody I should know. Get me the fuck out of Edmonton before I lose my fucking mind. There's nothing to do here in my igloo but jerk off till I go blind. Next week I'm moving to Victoria. That's where all my dreams will come true. Where stardom is easy and no one is sleazy. I'll be famous in a week or two. Might be a pathetic delusion, but a prophetic delusion.